everybody, how's it going today? Ian back here with you, Entertainment Examiner. Hey, today I'm going to be reviewing a new movie called The Shape of Water. This has been out for a few weeks in a limited run and is now expanding to more theaters, probably for Oscar season. This is written and directed by Guillermo del Toro, who I'm a big fan of. If you've seen Pan's Labyrinth from 2006, it won for Best Foreign Film at the Oscars that year. It's a great, visually stunning movie. Del Toro has done Hellboy, the TV show The Strain that just ended on FX, and now with The Shape of Water, just a wholly original modern-day fable. This movie stars Sally Hawkins, and I think her best performance as a mute woman who works as a janitor in a large laboratory in Baltimore. And her coworker, played by Octavia Spencer, go in to clean one of the more secret labs one day and discover them taking in a mysterious sea creature. Hawkins' character eventually befriends and falls in love with the creature, ultimately wanting to set it free. This is just a really cool looking movie. It's set in the 1960s, and Sally Hawkins is such a fantastic actress. She was finally nominated for her first Oscar for Woody Allen's Blue Jasmine a few years ago. I think she should have got nominated for Mike Leigh's Happy Go Lucky about 5 years ago. And she was also earlier this year in a really good movie called Maudie, about a Canadian painter based on a true story. With Ethan Hawke was in that too, and I highly recommend that as well. That was a good movie. But Sally Hawkins really shines here in The Shape of Water, and I think that she should definitely get an Oscar nod for her role here, as should Michael Shannon. I think Michael Shannon as the boss over this whole laboratory and wanting to see the death of this creature while also having some issues in his own life really comes to the forefront. I think Michael Shannon is one of my favorite actors anyway, so I will always talk great about him. And I think he does another great job. He's always good as these like government types who are kind of mad and plays the good angry villain well. Octavia Spencer shines as she always does, and Richard Jenkins, I think, needs to get recognition for his role as her neighbor, as Sally Hawkins' neighbor, who really helps her out. He's a struggling painter and who sells his paintings to advertising agencies. And I think he does some of his best work, actually. I was really right into Richard Jenkins' character from the beginning of the movie, and I really caught on to his spirit of the film about midway through, and with the great chemistry him and Sally Hawkins had. The creature itself looks awesome. I believe the film is shortlisted for visual effects, because in some categories, the Oscars every year will tell you who their shortlist is. For some techie categories, not the big ones like documentary, short, makeup, and costume, and visual effects. And I believe The Shape of Water is on that list, and it definitely really should be, because the creature looks fantastic. I love the colors in this movie. The greens and the blues were just so well done. And what Del Toro does is he captures the spirit of the time very well, and the look and the feel and the costumes and everything of the 60s, but combines it with this kind of otherworldly, not science fiction, but more of a fantasy story that he's telling, with Sally Hawkins befriending this creature. I really, really recommend The Shape of Water. It's really a lovely story. It's a love story. It is a kind of crime film in a way, and it's a fable. It's kind of a modern day fairy tale, if you will. So I really, just not much else to say. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 4, an A- rating. Del Toro should be up for Best Director, I hope, because he's a truly visionary director. Again, if you haven't seen Pan's Labyrinth, it's just stunning. It really is, and all his stuff holds up so well because he's so talented, and he comes up with these original ideas. And whether his films are good or not so great, they still have his mark on them. And praise to the cast: Sally Hawkins, Richard Jenkins, Michael Shannon, Octavia Spencer. And the actor who plays the creature is named Doug Jones. He's really, really good as well. So that's all I have for you on this edition of Entertainment Examiner. Go see The Shape of Water in theaters now. Go find it somewhere. It's a really great movie. So that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.